All right, and welcome to Nevada versus Calgary. Full League Spring Training, our third stream of tonight. Expect the game to be underway shortly. Apologize for our last stream. I realized the mic was off the entire time I was calling the game, so you would have heard nothing. But just as a recap for the NCAA College World Series, UCLA with an amazing 10-run inning in the fourth inning, coming back to pull ahead of the Hoosiers and then eventually win 12-4. So that series is tied up. There's just one game left to determine the College World Series champion for the NCAA. But right now, no championships are on the line here, as Calgary Inferno will visit the Nevada Speeders for another spring training match. The lineups are on your screen there. Pung Cho Lee will lead it off for Calgary. Cesar Torres, the center fielder, batting second. Jan Conk, the left fielder, in third. Logan's Run, the first baseman, batting fourth. Yasuhiro Matsumoto, the third baseman, batting fifth. Batting sixth is J-Rock, the second baseman. Danny Estrada, the DH, batting seventh. Batting eighth, Carlos Barajas, the catcher. And batting ninth, Steve Newbold, the right fielder. Pitching for Calgary today, Tyler Hodges, 2-0 this spring with no earned runs. For the Nevada Speeders, we have 32-year-old Hugo Gonzalez, the center fielder, leading it off. John Raines, the DH, in second. Jose Torres, third baseman, batting third. Ron Osborne, the catcher, batting fourth. Franklin Nava, the first baseman, batting fifth. Tim Wilcott, the right fielder, batting sixth. Batting seventh, Mickey Pepin, the second baseman. And Howard Baker, the left fielder, batting eighth. Brian Coop will bat last, and he is the shortstop. Pitching for the Nevada Speeders today, Jim Koch. 23-year-old is 0-0 this spring with an 0.56 ERA, right-hander. All right, let's get this game underway. Partly cloudy today, 67 degrees. Beautiful spring training stadium. And Jim Koch will be our starting pitcher. And Pung Cho Lee with the 1-1 pitch. He turns the bunt and misses. Trying to get a leadoff bunt there. Didn't work out. Swing and a miss, and Koch sends him down on strikes. 17, now 18 strikeouts so far this spring. Cesar Torres up to the plate. And a hard hit ball on the ground to the left side, fielded by the third baseman Torres. Grounder to Torres, who throws it to Franklin Nava. Yasuhiro Matsumoto up to the plate. And he grounds this one to short. They're going to give everybody a turn in the infield, seems like. All right, and quick 3 up, 3 down as the inning ends. Or I should say the top of the inning. Nevada up to the plate. Tyler Hodges pitching for Calgary. And ball 4 to Hugo Gonzalez. John Raines, the batter. This one's hit on the ground to second. Gonzalez will move to second base. Raines is out at first. Jose Torres up to the plate. Some stellar defensemen there. J-Rock, the second baseman, and Logan's Run, both of them with defensive awards. Jose Torres with the fly ball. The shallow center. Going back for it is the shortstop, Pung Cho Lee. And going nowhere is Hugo Gonzalez. Ron Osborne grounded on the line down first base, but grabbing it is Logan's Run, who makes the grab and tags the bag. So that is 3 up, 3 down for Nevada. We move to the Inferno, second inning. Logan's Run will lead it off. Ground ball is short. The throw over to first is good. 1 down. J-Rock. Grounder up to second base, and he is away. Danny Estrada up to the plate. Fly ball to right on the 3-1 pitch, and he is out. 99-mile-an-hour fastball from Jim Koch. Bottom of the second. Franklin Nava up to the plate. Comebacker to Hodges, who plays it over to first. One away. And Wilcott drives that one to center. He'll be safe at first with a base hit. Nevada with the first hit of the game. Tim Wilcott, a threat to steal. And there he goes. Pepin steps back to allow the catcher to throw. What a jump that he got there, and he's safe at second, Wilcott, dusting himself off. Carlos Barajas not quite fast enough on the jump. Mickey Pepin, 2-0 pitch, grounder to second, but Wilcott moves to third. Heads up play on that steal, and now he's in very good scoring position as Howard Baker is up to the plate. This one goes off the catcher. It will scores a wild pitch. Wilcott comes home to score, and 1-0 for the Speeders. A hard ball driven to the right field wall by Baker, and he is going around. He'll make 3 bases on that one. Safe at third with a triple for Baker. Brian Coop up to the plate. 2 away and a runner in scoring position again for Nevada. Steve Newbold unable to come up with it. Ground ball to short. That'll end the inning. But 1 run already on the board for Nevada on 2 hits. Carlos Barajas up to the plate. Ground ball is short. Playable, and Barajas is retired. Steve Newbold up to the plate. Koch delivers him a 76-mile-an-hour changeup, and that deep fly ball to center is caught. No, it rolled to the fence. Newbold safe at second on a double as Gonzalez unable to come up with it. First hit of the game for the Inferno. Koch nails right with a fastball, and now there are 2 runners aboard. Hung Cho Lee up to the plate. He goes down on called third strike. The 97-mile-an-hour fastball from Koch. Cesar Torres up to the plate with 2 away. And this one's tapped opposite field to the left fielder Baker, who plays it easily. Inferno have 2 base runners that inning, but none were able to score. Still 1-0 for the Speeders. And we're going to check the out-of-town scores briefly. Over in Ohio, the Oxen are leading Toronto 5-1. Seattle ahead of hometown Miami 3-1. Dallas Deputies are leading in against California 6-1. 12 hits in that game. Minneapolis and Chicago in the bottom of the 5th. The Ravens are leading 1-0. Louisville Montreal goes ahead later today at 7, as does St. Petersburg Denver. Norfolk Arizona will go ahead at 9:05 tonight. And New York Rimouski, we have a 1-0 final for the Fighting Moose over the Dragons, and the final in the Boston-Detroit game 6-2 for the Detroit Motorheads. And back to our ball game here. The 0-2 pitch to Gonzalez, and that's driven to J-Rock at second base. Out number 1. John Raines up to the plate, the DH. Tap to short, and the throw over to first is good. Jose Torres, the batter. Cranks this one down the right field line, and it is... Oh! Yes! Solo shot over the wall. 335 feet for Jose Torres. First home run of the spring training. Ron Osborne up to the plate. 2 away. Cranks this one into the right field gap. Back to the wall. Osborne will make it to second on the stand-up double. And just like that, 2 hits and a run is already scored for Nevada. Tyler Hodges, yet to get a strikeout today. Already allowed 4 hits and a walk. Franklin Nava cranks this one to center. It is high, but not deep enough. This is caught for a third out. Nevada adding a run, though, as the Speeders are now winning 2-0. Yasuhiro Matsumoto up to the plate, number 41. The Calgary Inferno, and he takes this one to right, but Wilcott is there to grab it. Matsumoto trying to go opposite field there. Logan's run up to the plate. And this one is gone. Goodbye. Logan's run with a 376-foot home run. And that has put Calgary on the board. Logan's run, not a batter to be trifled with. His second home run of spring. But he's had some great seasons in the past. We'll just check out Logan's run real quick here. 31 home runs for Calgary in 2017. His career high. And third consecutive season of double-digit home runs. So he had an amazing season last year. J-Rock up to the plate, the second baseman. J to the R to the O to the C. He goes down on the 2-2 pitch on a half swing. It was ruled a strike 3 swing. And so he'll go sit down as there are now 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Danny Estrada, the DH. The left-handed batter. He takes that one down the third baseline, safe at second with a double, as it's played by Baker out in left field. Carlos Barajas up to the plate. And he grounds out to second. That'll end the inning. But Calgary gets aboard, slicing that lead in half. Speeders still ahead, though, 2-1. Wilcott, the batter. Grounder to second. As J-Rock throws Wilcott out at first. That'll bring up Mickey Pepin, who takes this one into left field. It drops in for a base hit. And Nevada's going to try and get some more action going here. And the hit and run was on, and looks like Pepin's safe at second. Baker sacrificing himself on that grounder to third. Brian Coop up to the plate. Pepin will go to third on this fly ball. No, it's caught, and Koo flies out to right to end the inning. So the score stays at 2-1. Tomoyuki Matsumoto, the new pitcher for the Nevada Speeders. 1-1 so far this spring with 15 2/3 innings. 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 earned runs, and 9 hits for Matsumoto. ERA of 1.15. See how he goes today as Steve Newbold settles into the batter's box, and he cranks this one to the left field gap for a safe base hit. Matsumoto is already allowed a double. Fred Wright, the batter. Ground out to third base, but Newbold taking advantage and will advance to third. Pung Cho Lee, the batter. Cranks this one to right. That'll score Newbold from third. Calgary ties the ball game on that base hit. RBI single by Pung Cho Lee. Pieces are coming back together for the former champions, Calgary Inferno. Cesar Torres up to the plate. And this one, high fly ball to left, and it is not coming back. No, it is. Caught on the warning track And retreating back to first base is Peng Cho Lee. Yasuhiro Matsumoto, the other Matsumoto in this ball game, up to the plate. And he will fly out to right. That'll end the inning as Matsumoto forces Matsumoto to fly out. John Wallace, the pitcher for Calgary. Joe Gonzalez up to the plate. Cranks this one hard and fast into right field. And chasing it is Newbold. Gonzalez all the way to third. And he is safe. Safe at third on the... No, he's out. He is out. He had two bases in the bag. Stretched it out for three, but Gonzalez was tagged out at third base. So one away here in the bottom of the fifth. John Raines, the batter. Taps this one to short. And that's out number 2. Jose Torres with that home run in the last inning. Last at bat, third inning. 2-2 pitch. And he is caught looking on that 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Still 2-2 after 5 innings. And we'll check that out-of-town scoreboard. Once again, Toronto still behind Ohio 6-1 after 8 innings. It's the end of the 7th in the Chicago-Minneapolis game, and the Ravens are still ahead 3-1. Dallas still leading California 8-1. And we have some finals to report. Miami, Seattle 3-1 for Seattle. Rimouski, of course, was the winner in the New York game. And the Motorhead dropped Boston Brawlers 6-2. Logan's Run up to the bat. In his last at-bat, he had a home run. And he takes this one down to shallow left. It falls in for a base hit. Logan's Run is safe at first. J-Rock taps it back to the pitcher, who muffs the throw to second base and goes wide. So yeah, Logan's Run safe at second, J-Rock safe at first, as there's no play at first. Matsumoto kicking himself for the missed throw to second base. Could have stopped Logan's Run from advancing. Danny Estrada up to the plate. Bunts this one down the first base line. And he has advanced the runners, but he's sacrificed himself. One away. But Logan's Run is now on third base. J-Rock on second. Carlos Barajas up to the plate. Infield playing very shallow. They issue a free pass to Barajas. On that last at-bat. Steve Newbold, bases loaded. Infield still playing in. Looking for the bunt. A short grounder to third and a heads-up play to get the force at home. 2 away as the Nevada defense has saved a run from scoring here. Fred Wright up to the plate. J-Rock at third. Logan's Run was, of course, out at home. Barajas at second. Newbold at first. Fred Wright. The fly ball to right field, and Wilcott will not get there in time. It drops in for a 2-run single. Calgary takes the lead 4-2. Newbold at second base, still runners in scoring position. Josh Agnello will now come in for the Nevada Speeders. Agnello takes the mound. 28 strikeouts in 19 innings. 3-0 is his record this spring, and he gets a strike 3 there. Fanning Lee for his 29th strikeout of spring. Ron Osborne up to the plate. John Wallace pitching for Calgary still. Started the last inning. And Osborne flies out to Third baseman Franklin Nava up to the plate. Oh, a line drive right into the glove of Matsumoto at third base. That is why they call it the hot corner. Nava, the left-handed batter, trying to go opposite field there. Tim Wolcott up to the plate now. Cranks this one to left, and it is caught right. Barely has to move to grab it. 3 up, 3 down for the Speeders. Calgary will get another chance to add to their lead here in the top of the 7th. Excuse me. Baker races after that Pepin hit. Sorry, that Torres hit to left field. Makes the catch. Danny Huertero up to the plate. Danny Huertero was on fire last season. He had a great season last year. Let's check him out quickly. 311 average, 13 home runs, 52 RBIs, and I believe he had a personal best hitting streak last season. 24-game hitting streak. Ran from June 10th to July 7th last year. Huertero, one of the top hitters in the American Eagle League. And he makes contact here, but it is caught on the dive from Gonzalez at center field there. What a play by Gonzalez to get there in time, and that saved potential runs by Calgary. Had that got past Gonzalez, that would have easily put Huertero on second or third base. Israel Medina up to the plate. And he goes down on strikes to Agnello. And we'll just continue that one. We've had take me out to the ball game a few times already. All right. Mickey Pepin goes down on the 2-2 pitch, swinging. Howard Baker up to the plate now for Nevada. One away. Cranks this one to center field, but not deep enough. That is easily caught by Cesar Torres. Brian Coop up to the plate. The shortstop. He goes down on a changeup. 77-mile-an-hour changeup from John Wallace. Strikeout number 3 for Wallace today. J to the R to the O to the C. J-Rock up to the plate. And he bounces that one down the first baseline, but getting there in time is the first baseman, Franklin Nava. Jan Conk up to the plate. Batting .359 this spring with 14 hits, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. And he has now hit home run number 2 as this makes it over the wall. 424 feet was the tail of the tape on that Jan Conk home run. And Calgary increases their lead over the Speeders here. Carlos Barajas up to the plate. Taps this one to third base. Torres over to Nava at first, 2 away. And the big Cody Martin up to the plate. 2 home runs in spring, 7 RBIs. He hits this one to right, and getting there in time is Wilcott to save the day. Cody Martin flying out to the right field corner. Wilcott really had to run to chase that one down. But Inferno pick up a run. 5-2 is the score as Nevada falls further behind. Chitoji Yamada up to the plate now for Nevada. The Speeders pinch hitter came into the league during the offseason. And so far this spring he's hit .226, an OPS of .971, 2 home runs. Draws a walk here. Is not only known for his power, but he's actually known as a really, really patient batter. Raul Abarca up to the plate, the DH. He goes down on strikes to John Wallace. Wallace with 4 strikeouts this game. Jose Torres up to the plate. And he sends this one to center field, but it is caught by Cesar Torres. So Torres flies out to Torres. Ron Osborne, the catcher for Nevada, takes this one to second. The ground out, and that will be the end of the inning. So Nevada puts up a donut for the bottom of the 8th. We move to the top of the 9th for Calgary Inferno. And a fly ball by Fred Wright to center field as in yellow. Still in the game for Nevada, despite giving up the run last inning. Pung Cho Lee up to the plate. And he sends this one into right field, bouncing just out of reach of Nava from Nevada. Cesar Torres up to the plate. There goes Lee, and he is out. Strikeout and a runner caught stealing as Osborne guns down Pung Cho Lee. He's not had a lot of luck today, that Pung Cho Lee. So Cesar Torres 0 for 4. And now we move to the bottom of the 9th. Narushi Ohata will bat for Nevada. Sends this one right into the glove of Pung Cho Lee at shortstop, who gets a little revenge there for that last inning there, getting gunned down. Chris Huber up to the plate. And he gives a soft roller back to the second baseman for out number 2. Glenn Bedard could be the last at-bat of the game. And he is. He strikes out to John Wallace, and that one will finish it off. Inferno win 5-2 over the Nevada Speeders in this spring training game. And the Calgary Inferno winning with 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Nevada Speeders 2 runs, 6 hits, and an error. Winning pitcher today was John Wallace, who goes to 1-0 on spring. Tomoyuki Matsumoto falls to 1-2 with a blown save and a loss. Player of the game was John Wallace. Pitched 5 innings, allowing only 1 hit and 1 walk, whilst striking out 5 Nevada batters. And that is the end of our Twitch streaming for today. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. And we'll try to make sure our microphone's working for those NCAA playoff games. Thanks again, folks. And until next time, that's Bull Baseball.